To start to finish up this drawing, I'm going to have us start with filling out the title block. As I zoom in, all of these are preset to be text boxes the size of their section. All you should have to do is double click into them, and then you should be able to change where it says name to your actual first name and your actual last name. Leave it centered in the area regardless of length. For drawing name, here's the easiest thing that I would do. I would double click on it. I would delete the word name. Delete the space. Use your arrow keys to go before the word drawing, and then add in whatever the actual object is. The example I'm using is for a game piece unit, so I'm going to write in there game piece drawing is what I end up with. Moving over, I'm going to double click on period, come to the end of it after the space, put in the number for the class period that you are in. Lastly, scale. Based on whatever your scale of your drawings are, in this case, 4 inches equals 1 inch. I'm going to make this match this. So, as I double click, all I have to do for mine is change this number 1 to a 4. So those are the things that I have to do. I replace name with my first and last name. I replace drawing name with whatever it is, ending with the word drawing, fill in the period, make the scale match. That fills out my title block. The last part of this, and the most important part of this, is I am going to add the dimensions. The dimensions are going to show what size the various parts of my piece are. The dimensioning tool is right here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show the overall width. So I'm going to click a point, and I'm going to click a point, and I'm going to set this dimension down. That shows me how wide my piece is, width being side-to-side measurement. I now have height. I am going to put the height of this piece as well as the height of the peg that stands up. You may or may not have to zoom in to get it right on what you need. I could have shown you the height from the top all the way to the bottom as well. However, this is redundant because I can add 1/2 or 4/8 plus 1/8 and get 5/8 quite easily. This is why I don't take up the space to add the overall dimension. I'm then going to add some other pieces. I'm going to go ahead and show the diameter of this peg. I am not going to show it in another view. I do need to, however, show the depth of the piece, so from front to back. Okay, that's essentially this direction right here. To finish this up, I need to show where this cylinder peg is. That would be easiest to do in the top view here. So I'm going to zoom in, and after I come from this to the arc center and then over to the edge, I can place this dimension. I'm going to then come back to the center again, vertically down, and move this over. A couple things to note. I have shown now the size of the piece overall. I have shown the size of the feature, being this peg that sticks up, both in how big is it, what's the diameter, how far does it stick up, as well as the location. Where's the center from here? Where's the center from here? If this was a square feature, like this appears to be, I would probably more likely show the distance like this from the edge in. However, for circles, we usually judge circles by their center. One of the things you noticed I did not do is I did not set my dimensions up so they would cross or intersect. Okay? This is a fully complete and dimensioned drawing. As well as saving this wherever you need to save it, I am also going to print it. So I will come down to print. I will choose the correct printer and say print to turn this in. That completes this tutorial.